Hello, everybody. There we go. All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah. So I got my VOD channel set up yesterday, so I didn't stream. Figured it. I've been saying I'm going to do it for a while, so I did it. It doesn't have all my older VODs on it, but from now on, all of my VODs will just go over there and go live as soon as they're uploaded over from Twitch. Let's see. Other than that, that's kind of my major news. So nothing too crazy. Terrible way to start a stream, right? Just jump right into it. You're like, what the heck? Get blindsided. Anyways. It's been a rough week. I'm just very, very exhausted. I almost didn't stream today, but I'm like, I should stream something. If I don't, I'm just gonna get lazier and lazier about it, and that's not good. It's easy, it's easy when you have excuses to not do other things, right? You know, when you have no excuse, then it's like, you really hate yourself, but you can justify it a little easier when you have an excuse. But you know how it goes. Let's see here. Just seeing if there's any actual news. Let's see here. Astrobot beats Doom as the #1 most wishlisted game of the summer game showcases. So what was the list here? Okay, so we had Astrobot #1, Doom: The Dark Ages was 2, Gears of War E-Day was 3, Perfect Dark. That's surprising that Perfect Dark was 4. I mean, it was an okay reveal, but it didn't look that great. Assassin's Creed Shadows. #6 was Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That was that JRPG looking like France game. South of Midnight was #7. Fable. Yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was #9. That's kind of crazy. And Dragon Age the Veilguard. That's crazy. Astrobot's surprisingly popular. Kind of weird how it went from a tech demo to being a big budget game. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to it. I like the tech demo stuff, but I'll have to play it on stream sometime. It's not really that long. Let's see here. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I know. I know there's some more gameplay reveal type things. I'm not interested in going over any of that because honestly, from what I've seen, most of them are kind of Oh, that's right. They did announce Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope DX, which is an enhanced edition of the original Shovel Knight. And I saw the trailer, and I wasn't really that thrilled by it. Here, we'll pop on over and I'll show you. Let's see here. What the heck? All right. So pop that open. So this is the trailer from Yacht Games. Here, we'll pop it on here. And don't get me wrong, I like Shovel Knight a lot. Whoa! I just forget how loud that gets. Side note, I love how Final Fantasy-ish this logo looks. It's a really good looking logo, but yeah. This is a genuinely good game. I do feel like they've kind of milked Shovel Knight for all it's worth at this point, though. I mean, he's been in everything. They've really added so much content to the original game. They really need just a true sequel. But don't get me wrong, this looks really good. multiplayer, which is pretty sweet. Tons of different characters to play as besides, you know, Shovel Knight. I mean, you can't say that there's no content in this game because there's just tons of it. So I do wonder how this is going to fit in with the Shovel Knight treasure trove. If they're going to sell this as its own thing, if there's a discount for people who have already bought, you know, the original Shovel Knight, like I'm not really sure how they're planning to sell it because it just says here to be announced. Let's see what the Steam page says. Let's see here. It does not say anything about that. It just says Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope DX enriches the original game, and then it just tells you all the content you're getting. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything else about, like, you know, anything about that. To be honest, I mean, unless you're sold on a particular feature that they're offering here, like the multiplayer or something like that, I'm not. I mean, the cheats is kind of cool, but like, I'm not really sure you're really gaining anything over just getting this with the treasure trove. Because the treasure trove has so much more to offer that just isn't here normally. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I mean, 10th anniversary, sure, but it just feels like they just don't have a lot to show for it. It's weird. It's weird because they also had let's see. Here, I can actually just go to their, because they announced it anyway, so it'll be on their Twitch page or YouTube page here. Yeah, here we go. So this one I'm very eager to play. This one looks great. You know, it's basically Legend of Zelda meets Castlevania, which is like perfect. The music too is like just great. So that was the Kickstarter trailer, I guess. I must have clicked the wrong one. Either way, it looks really cool. Oh, here we go. Here's the update. Oh. That's creepy.
Good evening, boys and goons.
Longer deep dive?
You enjoyed that.
I don't think I've actually seen this.
The Hollower, our spine-tingling new action-adventure title. But for those who remain unfamiliar, allow me to illuminate. Why, you see, Mina is our next game to feature classic gameplay, teeming with twists befitting of our modern era. As you peer into its soul, you will find a most potent concoction of top-down adventuring, a world besieged with mystery and horror, and smooth action gameplay at 60 frames per second, all inspired by the glory of our favorite 8-bit handheld gaming systems of yore. Together, the two of you will need to master a plethora of weapons and trinkets in order to vanquish monsters and uncover the island's darkest secrets. 'Twas more than 2 years past when we first unshackled the game from the burdens of secrecy, unleashing its existence upon this world by way of the crowd.
Has it really been that long?
Kickstarter.
Wow. I know I've been waiting for this a while, but
we have transmitted monthly updates to our bewitching backers, each describing the scores of new gameplay mechanics, enemies, weapons, and areas that we have most recently ensorcelled into existence. Even Mina has been hard at work, building up on her battle techniques before her daring debut. As I gaze into the crystal ball, I foresee us spending the coming months balancing the gameplay, refining the script, and polishing every devilish detail. So, worry not, traveler, for you have nothing to fear. Well, that is, not until you pick up the controller.
that was cringe. Coming soon. No, I want a date. I want to know when it's coming out. I need to know. Don't leave me hanging like this yacht club. No. Man. All right. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I know they're working on it, and I know it'll be soon. May not be a particular date, but why am I late? Hello, camera. What? I get it. I know they're working on it, and it's gonna take a little bit, but at the same time, it's when you really want to play a certain game, it feels like the time between when they announce it and when it's released is forever. So yeah, and that's just I will say that I hope there's some filters for the screen, because they're trying to use the Game Boy Color's color palette type thing, the design of the Game Boy Color, the hardware, as a reference for the game. And don't get me wrong, I think the Game Boy Color is an awesome system, but blown up onto a large screen, it looks very hard on the eyes. And there are times where, and it could just be the editing they did for the trailer, but there are times where it feels like it might be a little hard to see what's going on, because now you're looking at these blown up pixels. It would be nice if they add some CRT filters or something to kind of, make it a little less hard on the eyes, to kind of smooth things out a little bit. Otherwise, I think it was fine. I mean, everything looked really awesome, and like I said, it's Castlevania meets Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. So, how do you go wrong with that? It's a perfect formula. And it's Jean-Claude Gibbs. I mean, they made Shovel Knight. That's all you got to say. They nailed Shovel Knight. I think they deserve all the patience you can give them. And then they did announce Shovel Knight 2. That's all they did was announce it. They didn't say anything, no pictures, no screenshots, no trailers, obviously no release date. So who knows what they're going to do? They could do maybe a 16-bit Shovel Knight. That would be pretty sweet. Like a theoretical Super NES Plus, like they did for Shovel Knight, which was like a NES Plus. Or they could go full 3D, which I kind of hope they don't do that. I'd rather see a Super Nintendo, Genesis, Neo Geo level, even like a 32-bit like Saturn, like 2D style. What could you do with a theoretical Sega Saturn Shovel Knight? That would be pretty impressive, I think. Pretty cool to see. Because the Saturn, the PlayStation and the Saturn are pretty similar in the 2D capabilities, but the Saturn just had that extra edge. A lot of horsepower for 2D stuff. That there were times where the PlayStation just it wasn't gonna be able to do what the Saturn could. So yeah, just kind of seeing that like theoretical what if type of thing is what I've kind of always liked about retro games that kind of that kind of go in the vein of Shovel Knight. Because Shovel Knight is basically Mega Man meets DuckTales. Obviously the DuckTales influence is probably a little heavier than the Mega Man influence, but it's pretty similar, to that concept. So, yeah, I don't know. It's so crazy to me that it's been 10 years. But, let's see here. More Resident Evil remake update news type stuff. Honestly, what's the new rumor here? Have they done an update? It's hard to read these threads sometimes. Let's see here. Yeah, we know about that one. It's the one that IGN corroborated. That's May 29th. Okay. So what's the new one here? Okay, so says Resident Evil 9 stars Leon and Jill, not just Leon. Jill is apparently to Leon what Shiva is to Chris in RE5. Game is not fully open world, just has open world elements like Village and Remake. RE4 Remake. The game was initially designed as a co-op game, but after the positive reception to RE7 and RE Village being single player, Capcom may have cut the co-op aspect. When considering cutting the co-op, Capcom also considered cutting Jill as well to just focus on Leon and the single player. However, after reducing Jill's role so much in RE5, they felt it was unfair to cut her again. Says he knows 100% that Jill is still in the game as the main character. He's just not sure where she stands from a gameplay perspective. Mentioned that if it is still co-op, he's not sure how Capcom is designing it. Says it could be like RE5 and 6, or like RE0 where you could switch between them, or may just end up being 2 separate campaigns for each character. Doesn't know who the game's supporting characters are, but suspect it's most likely Barry for Jill, and Ada for Leon. Says RE9 will not focus on Blue Umbrella, and likely not on the BSAA cliffhanger from the end of Village either. If the BSAA cliffhanger is addressed, it will only be a small part of the game. Game will be third person, but he suspects that first person will be added later to the game, similar to Evil Within 2. Thinks the enemies are zombies, but they'll be faster and likely more aggressive since the slow lumbering zombies wouldn't be a threat to Jill or Leon anymore. How weird that... Oh, here's some... Okay, wow. So this is on the Reddit thread here, and I guess we can flip back over. So we got a Reddit thread about this. I guess this is where the leak came from. Gaming leaks and rumors. Look at that. Woo! Cool little effect. All right, he says, Rebecca said that the only characters who are safe from death are Chris, Jill, or he said that the only characters who are safe from death is Chris, Jill, Leon, and Claire. Anyone else, including Barry, Rebecca, and even Ada, could all be killed off if the story calls for it. He suspects that could be part of the reason why Barry might appear in RE9. Due to his age, his window being used is limited, so it's possible Capcom may want to give him one final appearance before closing off his story. RE5 Remake was in pre-production, but was ultimately shelved, not cancelled, until Capcom could figure out how to handle the racism controversy. says that Capcom put out a call for an RE6 remake, but nobody had any interest in the project. So it was canceled and will likely never happen. Thank fucking God. Like, can we... Oh my God, my nose is itchy. Can we just, like... I mean, look. Should RE6 have a remake? Man, I don't know. RE6 is such a messy game. Like, weirdly enough, it's actually one of, well, I don't know recently now, but at the time it was actually one of Capcom's highest selling Resident Evils. How much of that was actually marketing versus people actually liking the game is hard to say. But RE6 is where Capcom just got really, really bad with Resident Evil. Like, 4 is a great game that knows that it is kind of dumb. 5 is a good game, but it's really just a good co-op game. I mean, it's not a bad single player experience, but it's a co-op game. But it definitely has its own dumb crap that goes with it. The racism controversy is like more about optics than anything else, to be honest. I'm sure Capcom could figure it out. But RE6 is just a horrible mess. You have all these different character arcs and bits and pieces that it's a massive ensemble action game. It's not a Resident Evil game. It just has Resident Evil characters doing Resident Evil things in a Resident Evil universe. It's not really a good game. Fun to play maybe, but like it doesn't. It's not a good Resident Evil game. I don't really know how you would remake it without just completely remaking the entire game. And not like in a spiritual successor sense. Like Resident Evil 2 Remake is Resident Evil 2. Obviously from a more modern perspective, but it's recognizably Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 6 Remake, I don't think you could get away with doing that. It was just a poorly designed game. Even speedrunners hate, like Bok Basuk does not like running Resident Evil 6. He's not a big fan of the game. He'll do the occasional playthrough of it just to kind of, appease the few people who ask for it, and it fills out room in his marathons. But like, it's not really a game he likes to go back to for good reason too. It's just a mess. So yeah, I'm glad. Thank fucking God that Capcom's not wasting their time on that shit. Let Resident Evil 6 just die. And so they have no other choice. Like, they've run out of Resident Evils to remake, then go to RE6. But yeah, also mention that each team/director isn't bound by the story of cliffhangers that came in the previous game. They can tell whatever story they want and use the characters they want. That is why there are so many unresolved cliffhangers and characters that are introduced and never seen again. Also said that seeing these newly introduced characters like Shiva or Helena, he mentioned, are unlikely to ever make an appearance again. Why? He also says he tries to be transparent with what he knows and doesn't know in regards to leaking. So this is the Capcom employee that's supposedly the leaker here. In addition, there's also another streamer by the name of Bok Basuk, who also claims to have some knowledge of Resident Evil 9 as well, and is pretty adamant that Jill is the main character and that it is an open world game. He mentions this in nearly every stream he does for Resident Evil and has been saying for about a year now. Okay. To be fair, I don't really catch a lot of Bok streams anymore because I started watching them when he was a late night streamer. And then, like many streamers that start late night and get, bigger, they always end up inevitably moving to daytime. And yeah, he was one of them. So I do catch like his streams, like the later half of his streams. I never catch the beginning, so I must be missing when he makes this joke.
Welcome Capcom fans.
Yep.
I've been getting a ton of questions lately about Capcom, Resident Evil, as you guys know. I don't know why I said lately. I get asked these every single day in my life. Anyways, point of the video, I'm gonna make some predictions about where I think the franchise is headed, what I think Capcom should do, what I think they're actually gonna do, and everything in between. So let's just jump right into it. So the next thing coming out is Resident Evil Death Island. It's the animated movie. I think it looks pretty cool. I like that they're making Jill the...
It was an alright movie. Wasn't that great?
For a long time, and I like that all the cast or most of the fan favorite characters are going to be there, and it just looks like a movie that is made for fans finally. If you guys have watched my streams or anything, you've heard me talk about Infinite Darkness. That's the last like TV show. Not going to make a whole rant about it, but it felt like anti-fan service. It was something that just existed. It just felt super uninspired, sloppily written, and it just felt like it was there for no one. Now, I think Death Island will be... I'm just going to guess that it's not going to be an amazing movie, but I think it is made to make RE fans happy, which I couldn't ask for more than that when it comes to the cinematic universe of Resident Evil. Let's be honest. But just one moment, fellers. Let's have a word from our sponsor. Next up is Resident Evil 9.
Not doing that.
What do I think they're going to do with Resident Evil 9? So, I've been asked that hundreds of times since playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I think Resident Evil 9 is going to star Jill Valentine, and I think it's going to bring back some old characters as well. I'm not sure who, but as I've been saying for a long time, I think they're going to use the mainline franchise for very experimental games. Like with RE7, it was the first game in the RE engine. It was their first VR game, and with Resident Evil Village, they basically just took that idea and they made it more action-packed. They've made the story a bit crazier. They take risks with the mainline franchise right now, it seems. So they have their remakes, which they're very safe on, and then they have their new games, which they take risks on. So with RE9, it could be... The thing I know almost for sure is it's starring Jill Valentine. Okay, I might be wrong, but we'll see.
Yeah, so he's got some kind of insider info, probably not like but probably not like oh he knows type of thing. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, first comment. Just now realized Jill and Leon never interacted in the games. Yeah, kind of interesting, right? Neither have Jill Clatter or Jill, Ada, Rebecca, Claire, or even Chris Berry. But to be fair, I mean, Jill isn't in like half the games really, so actually she's not in most of the games. I find the one leaking thing here kind of weird. Also said that seeing these newly introduced characters like Shiva or Helena he mentioned are unlikely to ever make an appearance again. What? Like, Capcom, what the hell? Is this why we don't see Regina anymore? You know, she was in Dino Crisis once and you never talk about her again, but you like to make references. Grr. Also mentioned that each team director isn't bound by the story or cliffhangers that came in the previous game. Like, that's a good thing, because it allows the directors to kind of not be rigidly locked to the previous game's stories. You can kind of play around a little bit. I'm sure they have a framework of like what they really don't want you to do and what you're allowed to do when they come to like, you know, the writing team. They're probably like, okay, we're making Resident Evil 10. Resident Evil 9 had Jill fighting a tyrant with Leon, and it was open world. That all was great. Man, I can't believe Rebecca died and Barry ate a cock. You know, like, what are we doing here, right? So, you know, the next director's like, hey, you know what? Let's retcon the whole Barry ate a cock thing. Barry turns out he's alive, and Rebecca's a zombie, but she's actually a super zombie now, and it's going to be Jill and Leon's best friend, Dorcas McGee. And... and they're gonna go fight this new super, you know, zombie Rebecca. This is canon. I'm a Capcom influencer. Anyways, it's not, but I'm saying, like, I'm sure there's something along those lines, but you know, it does make sense that, you know, that's why there are so many unresolved cliffhangers and characters that are introduced and everything. Like, I don't think you're gonna see the female Wesker anytime soon. I would be shocked. I mean, maybe. I mean, like, there's always that chance, but like, I just don't think you're ever gonna see it talked about anymore. I think that, like, it's it's one of those, like, it's there, so Capcom could always pull it out of their butt and be like, boom, here you go, female Wesker. But I don't think that's gonna ever really happen. I think Barry's story, I do agree here. You know, not so much that due to his age, but his window of use is kind of limited. Barry's a cool character, but they kind of did him justice in the Resident Evil Revelations 2 game. It was basically about Barry and his family. There's really, yeah, he could appear. Yeah, there's his daughter, well, his adopted daughter, is essentially just Wesker, female Wesker Jr. There's a plot there, but like, is he really needed in any Resident Evil games? No, not really. And they could keep the bottle on the female Wesker thing, because if you get the good ending, the female Wesker is still there inside the girl's body, trying to take over her mind, and not doing a very good job of it. So the worst case scenario for the good ending is that, the female Wesker kind of merges with the personality of the girl, and she's not really female Wesker anymore. She's just, who knows, right? But probably not a bad person. So yeah. Other than that, that's all you can really do with Barry. So yeah, these are interesting leaks, but like at this point, I would say for the last like 5 months, maybe 6 months, I have seen so many rumors now about Resident Evil, whatever, right? They're remaking Code Veronica. They're remaking Resident Evil 0. They're remaking Resident Evil again. I heard, we're going to do an open world Resident Evil game. Now I've heard, okay, well, Resident Evil 9 could be open world. Well, it's not really going to be that open world, right? They're going to be using Jill. Maybe not using Jill. Leon's going to be there. Maybe not. It's co-op. It's not co-op. They're going to remake Resident Evil 5. Well, maybe not because of the racism stuff. It's been all over the place. And it's like, at this point, all of this stuff sounds interesting, but I think really the best thing to do is just to wait for Capcom to say something, which they probably will. It's at this point, Resident Evil is a nearly annual franchise. I'm sure either late this year or early next year. Well, probably late this year if they're going to announce it early. Like if they're going to, because the pattern so far has been that they announce their Resident Evil whatever towards the end of the year or the beginning of the next year, right? And then they release that remake or whatever, that new Resident Evil project, early that year. So like Resident Evil 4 was last year, right? Separate Ways kind of came out towards the end of the year. And then they just did the collected version, the gold edition or whatever, like a month ago for Resident Evil 4. So at this point, Resident Evil 4 is a closed book, and the next Resident Evil news you're going to get is going to be probably towards the end of the year, and it's going to be talking about the new game that they're going to have, possibly early next year. So either way, you're most likely going to see a new Resident Evil next year. Like, that's not really a hard read to make, I think, in this kind of thing. So, yeah. I just think, seeing rumors, like, I love watching industry gossip and rumors. I think it's cool. But the problem ultimately is that, you have so many conflicting stories and narratives and leakers. Dust Golem is an interesting leaker, but like, people have said that he's not always the most reliable. I don't fact check the guy, but like, yeah, I just don't see it being like a big thing when Resident Evil 9 comes out and it's like, oh, it's Chris or it's Leon, Jill and Leon. Like, it's gonna be Resident Evil. I think what people really want to hear is what's the next remaster. Which is weird saying that, right? But like, people are obviously going to be excited about anything Resident Evil that's new. But what people want to know is like, what is Capcom going to do besides make a new Resident Evil? And the answer to that is going to be, is it Code Veronica? Is it RE5? Like, that's the big, like, guesswork people are doing. Obviously, there will be a Resident Evil 9. Because it's been a while since Village. So, and it seems like the path they want to be on is new game, remake, new game. Although RE3, I don't know, RE3 kind of got done dirty. But that's not that. unusual. And RE3 is a good game. It's just not a good Resident Evil 3 remake. It's not a good remake of 3. So, let's see here. I think that's kind of about it. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I think that's kind of about it. So, take care of that. All right. So we're going to fire up our Resident Evils. Get playing on this. So, you know, obviously, like I said, this is going to be a shorter stream. No HDR. LG OLED. Gotta love it. Resident Evil 2. Yep. Forging ahead through the zombie-infested streets, Leah. Never mind, I can't read that anyway. All right. Let me readjust myself here. All right, so we got about 2 hours of Resident Evil 2 to play here. See how far we can get. Need the key. What was that? Oh. Yo, first aid. How did I not see that before? Alright. Okay, so I found interesting things. Another safe in there. There's a valve there? Another dialogue. And that was the bolt cutter, so I can't do anything in there. great. We got a zombie guy here. Oh, I forgot. I'm actually okay with that. There's nothing here I need to do. So we go up. One day that guy's gonna catch me. Jesus, they made me jump.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty tenacious. Okay. Games always have like the limited inventory thing. It's kind of frustrating. Some guy's scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes. They cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's going to be, so be it. I'm going to have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. I've boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen in Sesame C4. All I gotta do is detonate it and it's sayonara suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon, so maybe I'll give that one raving something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop, so good you had to die. Man, is this fun. I need some music for this. What the fuck, man? Hip pouch. Yo, extra inventory. Take it. Oh. We found piece number 2. see. So it looks like I need to grab something to plant down there. Do it. Okay. Zombies. Where are we at? I can go in that door down there. That one. Whoa! Whoop! Running. Okay. Don't go down. No, nobody, Leon. Stop. We all know zombies can't go climb ladders, so we're good. Whew. Okay. And they're all going to come down, so I got no choice. How many of them are actually going to stay dead? She won't. He's definitely never getting back up. Looks like I'll need something for that. Nice. Okay. Saves me some stress. Marvin's still good. Oh, okay, yeah. Red book. A piece of plastic shaped like a book. Looks like it was being held by a hand at some point. What am I doing with that? Oh, this is the horse. So, fish, scorpion, water. Oh, police station just got bigger. Alright. So that was it. Alright. Yeah, but you're not telling me, like, where I can go. So over there, maybe? Alright, well, I do these things. Let me save. Actually. Save for now. Alright. Discarding items. You can discard items that serve their purpose, or any other items with a check mark by pressing the discard key. I mean, yes? No? I no longer need it. I can just put it in the drop box. I hate deleting it. That seems like a waste. Oh, wrong way. EBS. Always be saving. What's this way then? Okay, looks like I need a crank or something. Art article, the Red Stone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that made the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a king to the guillotine. There is no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. This mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It said that it once adorned a noble woman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, the stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But, dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned carried nobles who love their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's precisely because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. Okay. Ooh, keycard. Very useful. Okay, am I supposed to give him a fake arm? Looks like it's supposed to be holding something. Oh. Puzzle God. Puzzle God, for sure. Anyways. We'll just take that. Okay, so... Sword staff with a jewel in it. Not sure what I'll need that for, but I'm sure it's something. There was something else in here. Nope, I guess that was it. I don't remember seeing anywhere else where... Huh. Helicopter, helicopter. Huh. Well, that doesn't mean good.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But How are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Okay.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
I can't get down anymore? Shit.
Son of a bitch. What the?
Okay. We have 12 bullets. We can do this. But apparently I can't go out that way, so... And that's a bathroom. Ooh. I can do this. Oh. I'm guessing that goes in here. Yep. And I can't just close it when I want now. Alright.
Still alive.
Whew. Alright. Now I gotta save. I guess there was some handgun ammo in there. Oh, he went in there.
What the fuck? I think we should go back to the locker. Store that for now. I feel like I'm gonna need a bunch of that, so keep that. And that. Alright, so where was the... Yeah, that was the safe. So I've used up the security card. Yep, okay. Really? Not that way. This way. Okay, am I lost? No, I need to go the other side. Oh, also, actually, I have some shotgun rounds in this down here. Can't use it on that. He's just never going to come out of there. I have a feeling that I want that to open. I do not know where to go. herb. Jerk. I guess that was it. Okay. I don't really know what else to do here. Store the flashbang for now. And save. Let's look at the map proper again. So there's gunpowder in that room, but I haven't been in there yet. Yeah, because that was the safety deposit room. So we got the shotgun from there. Now we have to figure out where to go now. Okay, we can't go anywhere. That's the crank. I need the crank. Safe in there. There's a combat knife in the library. I did not know. Oh, there's the valve. Okay, how do I get through though? I have to go through the locked door. Dialogue, supposed to barricade. Okay, so let's go back here and see what we missed. See if that works. I'm not sure if it will though. It's gonna let me even jump across. Nope. I thought was there. And I can't jump across there, it's just gonna drop me down. There we go. That room. Over that room.
What in God's name?
Okay, we'll just quietly walk past that guy. What's this? Is this the STARS office? Yep. More of that, yeah. Another flash grenade. I guess we'll take that one. Don't have room. Okay, so I need a dongle for the USB port. Good to know. But it also means I can't get in here. Oh, get the beefy boy. What's in here? All sorts of stuff in here. Internal memo. September 22nd, 1998. Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat resistant 3-number combination safe. Moved from STARS office 2F to West office 1F. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo ASAP upon receipt. Okay. battery for something. Sure. Cool. I always thought the Lickers had a super awesome design. Oh, I have his hanging him. Okay, now I'm gonna need all that. What's in this office? Right? No. I think that was everything in here. No, I'm missing a first aid. Where is it? Oh, duh. It says I'm fine. Alright, so the thing I didn't grab was that. There's some shotgun shells here. Must be outside. Oh. That'd have been useful, no? Nice. Okay, that was some more exploration. Still didn't find everything I needed, though. Actually, I can just go down and around. Morgan's still alive. He's not having a good time, but he's alive. Okay. Okay, so just add to the collection for that. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do for now. Alright, so where did we go? Is that the shower room? Yeah. Alright, West office is over here. There we go. Left 9, right 15, left 7. Left. I forget how many it was in. Dang it. 9, 15, 7. Left, right, left. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yo, there we go. Nice, more storage. Always a welcome thing. Wait. Operations room. Oh, you know what? Isn't that the one that's blocked off with the thing? So, actually... oh, but I can't go that way. I have to go the other way. No, not that way. The other way. No, not this way. This way. No, not that way. This way. I am directionally challenged. Okay. Now we go down to reception.
Oh, come on. Get off me, bro. And we're just gonna keep rolling this way. And I guess the battery and the electronic device go hand in hand. So we'll get the battery. Yep. Alright, so the detonator is probably going to be popped on the C4, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that'll get us that last piece. These. Just do that. And I don't have a knife anymore, do I? No. Okay. Let's see where I'm at here. I think this is the way. Yeah, but I don't actually want to go that way. I want to go up. So I think I actually go across this way. Yep. Okay, and she was Lady Bo Stink.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
Marvin was a bro. The hell? Guess I don't need the lock again. Bolt cutters. Alright. So can I not get back out? Am I stuck here now? I'm going to guess it lets me go back to the main area at some point here.
Guaranteed to kill enemies within its blast radius. So I have to go up.
This thing. No choice. Gotta take it down.
I have no ammo. I have no knife. I have nothing. The heck, I can't. There we go. Whew. He'll be fine. Hey, Master Kazam. Don't worry, I won't be streaming much longer anyway.
Watching me.
I should probably grab that herb. It's down this way. Yeah, short stream tonight. Nothing crazy. Okay. Whew. I mean, we've got a solid good couple hours of RE2 in. We were talking about the RE9 rumors earlier, so it's been a nice Resident Evil stream. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I can go in here now. I think that was all that was in here. Oh, herb. Anything else? Nope, I got everything in here. Yeah, the rumors were that RE9 was going to be open world and just a bunch of other stuff. I guess starring Leon and Jill. But I don't know how true that's going to be. Like, there's been so many Resident Evil rumors lately that it's kind of hard to, like, believe all of them. Okay, so... combine that with that. That's the best I'm gonna do for now. Oh, what's in here? Yo, more storage. I'll take it. Alright, where does this lead me now? Oh, parking garage. Oh no, not dogs. Nah, not all rumors should be believed. I mean, like, the leaker obviously, no, really?
Damn.
Okay.
Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Damn.
Who is that?
Stay sharp.
Poor doggo.
Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
Yeah. It looks like I can now go out those ways. So we'll follow Ada. Yeah, the thing with rumors is, like, you have to take them with a grain of salt, of course. But sometimes the people who are leaking the rumors can be more trustworthy than other leakers. The problem with all the Resident Evil rumors is, like, at this point, it feels like people are just throwing guesses at a dartboard. Like, there's so much Resident Evil leaking, like news leaking, that it's like you can't really trust any of it, just because at this point, pretty much everything that is a rumor has been rumored. Like, the only thing at this point that you probably wouldn't guess Capcom doing is like a remake of Resident Evil Gaiden or something. You know, the Game Boy game. So it's like, you know, or like they're going to announce a Resident Evil handheld collection, and it's going to be like the Nokia Engage, the Zodiac, or the Tiger.com or whatever. Like, it's going to be like the worst Resident Evils. You know, so it's like, there's no, but I mean, like, people were like, yeah, there's going to be a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, a Resident Evil Zero remake. You know, like, at this point, it's like, nah. I mean, it could be anything. So, I mean, it's fun to entertain the rumors, but yeah, absolutely needed to be taken with a grain of salt. And that's okay. It would be nice to see Capcom, like, as much as I like Resident Evil, you know, like the series, I would like to see them do like, I don't know. Like, I thought they had a good thing going with the Resident Evil Revelation series, but they kind of stopped that after the second one. But it would have been nice to have seen like a mainline Resident Evil and then a Resident Evil spin-off game, and then having them alternate between the two. But when they started doing the remakes, I think that's kind of what people started expecting. It was like they were just going to keep going and remake all the Resident Evils. But I don't think there's that much passion at Resident Evil, at Capcom, to do like 5 or 6, maybe 5, but definitely not 6. I don't think they have an appetite for 6. And some of the rumors were kind of pointing to that being the case anyway. So I don't know. How did she? Oh, it's. Okay, can't go that way. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's all locked up. Like, I'd like to see them just do like a Dino Crisis would be nice, or something along those lines. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
You been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Irons sent you.
Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass.
I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
It's weird going back to this and seeing how naive Leon was.
What in the world?
I can't go in. Hey, I got the crank. Uh-huh. Memo, jail power panel. The power panel is out. Can the person in charge take care of it, please? ASAP. I assume everyone knows, but since the jail's power panel is old as hell, we're going to need those custom power panel parts. No one makes anymore. There should be a few in the generator room. I got word that there's only one of those power panel parts in the generator room. The guy there that's here to fix the bell in the clock tower should have another. So basically ask him nicely for it, please. Okay. Something tells me that I'm gonna unlock it and then like everybody's... Yeah. All the zombies are gonna be let out. Well, that sucks. Go that way. God, I have no idea where to go. Oh, shooting range. Equipment disposal notice. Item to dispose. Key to patrol car 7439. Bent key no longer usable, but can still open the car's doors and trunk with its keyless entry buttons. Resident Evil games always had this inventory trick. A well-worn key. A message from Mr. Raccoon. Howdy, boys and girls. It's your pal from Raccoon City Zoo. Always great to see you. Today I want to talk about something really important to me. You know my popular Mr. Raccoon toys? Well, I heard some bad kids have been using them for target practice, but that makes me really sad.
Good little kids wouldn't be that mean, right? Plus, it's super duper dangerous, so just don't do it. Anyway, see you at the zoo. Mr. Raccoon out. I always thought that was like a like underutilized element of Is there any reason for me to be in here? No. Oh, the Mr. Raccoon. Don't really care about those. That's just a collectible that's in the game. Okay, so that's all blocked off. Hey, there we go. Okay, so... Dude. Let me access my inventory. Stupid dogs. So I need to get... Oh man, I'm gonna have to go all the way around, aren't I? I'm just gonna run. Wrong way. Whew. I don't have enough ammo to fight all those dogs. Yeah, but I don't have the guy's thing to read the cards. Wait. Oh. I have the diamond door. But I have to go all the way back to access that door. Okay, I'm guessing that the electronic piece is in the other... so I gotta go back through that gauntlet. Oh, wrong way.
It got me. I'm not getting any relief here. Wow, that takes up too much slots, though. Come on. Think we got him? The music stopped. Sheesh. I guess I'd have to... Maybe it was the bodies. Damn it.
This takes me back to the... Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, so I can take the roll of film to the other save room. And let's see here. Break room, hallway, shutter. Okay, and actually I don't need to carry on the film because I'm just going to be tossing it in there anyway. And I think that's it for those things. So, alright. So where am I at? Actually not too far. And I'm out. Oh my gosh. I literally have nothing. I have no ammo or anything. I do not like how zombies in this game are a massive bullet sink. Like, not only are they that, but they're also, like, they respawn and stuff. Like,
the game introduces more zombies after you've cleared an area. Very aggravating. I gotta deal with Marvin here.
Marvin. Oh no. Damn it.
So I got... I literally have nothing else. Is there nowhere I can get more ammo? No. Oh, no. Really? I'm dead. Yeah, I'm totally screwed. Oh well. $3F locker. Wow. So worth it. Alright. Well, let's go meet our maker. Oh, I wanted a cooler death than that. You are dead. Alright. So frustrating. So frustrating. Quit the game. And we're going to flip on over. Alright, so that was fun. I had fun. But it's time to go. I'd say that we had a pretty good stream though, so woo! Yeah. I have no idea how I'm going to be able to continue the game. Like, I have nothing. I got just the one knife and some bullets, but I got nothing else. Yeah. I mean, I'm having fun. I mean, I don't know. I wonder if I'm hitting a point in the game where like things just get really annoying until you get more stuff, but I don't know. I'm not sure what to do here, cuz like I don't obviously want to clear out every single zombie. That's a bad idea, but I haven't been like clearing out all of them. Just the ones that have been like very obviously going to be an issue. I don't know. This game's a little bit different. Like I don't like the automatic grab when you're near them. and the only way you can get them off is to use the knife or something. For one, that wastes like you either have to take the damage or you have to waste a consumable. And if you use them during the grab, they're less effective than if you have them otherwise. And I understand the knife gauge, the durability of the knife, because in the OG games you can basically knife zombies to death to save ammo. They obviously did not want that happening. But at the same time, it's like you should never be totally defenseless. That was the point of the knife. That if you ran out of ammo at any point, you could just use the knife to kind of, I mean, it was dangerous because you were still in the enemy's range, but at least you had something to defend yourself. I got nothing. If I have no ammunition or anything, I mean, I only have, so much health. And with all the zombies that automatically grab you, it's like, I don't know. So, yeah, it's a little annoying. I think for a lot of survival horrors, having a way for you to never have to worry about running out of ammo is important, which I know sounds counterintuitive. Like you should never feel like you're completely defenseless. Unless the whole point of the game is you have nothing to defend yourself with, but that's a different type of horror game. But in a game like Resident Evil, yeah, you should have some kind of, something to kind of keep you going. I'm surprised at how scarce ammo feels, but like it's not that ammo is actually pretty scarce. I've actually gotten quite a bit of it. It feels like the biggest reason why ammo is scarce is just because doing anything to the zombies just destroys, like even just taking out their knees so that they don't have the ability to run you around. Like even that, just taking out like one leg is like at least 2 or 3 shots minimum. And it's hard to aim at the zombies because they wobble around so much. So it's like waving at it. It's like trying to shoot a wacky inflatable 2-man, So I don't know. I still like I'm complaining, but I'll save that for the next stream when I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get out of my situation. I feel like I feel like there's probably a few places that I still need to check. I'll just have to steer clear of Marvin, now that I know he's actually a zombie. But I don't know. I mean, it's hard to avoid, like the lickers, for example. I mean, you can be quiet, but it's hard to be quiet and slow when the zombies are also coming after you. And I'm really annoyed that they have that respawning mechanic with the zombies where like they pour in through the windows and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, is that not enough to have just a bunch of zombies in the building that, are going to come active at a certain time? The inactive like cops and stuff on the ground that are obviously going to be zombies at some point. Like, is that not enough? Well, I am getting a little grumpy. So on that note, I'm going to head out. Thanks for coming on, everybody. It was good to see you, Maskazam. Appreciate you tuning in. And next stream, more Resident Evil. Take care. Bye-bye.